Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We are here to solve this no three in a row Sudoku by Indian author Arun Iyer for the Sudoku Mahabharat. The special rule in this puzzle is that whenever you have three consecutive cells, they can't contain three digits of the same parity. For example, here we already have two odd digits, so the missing digit here must be even. The rest of it is the standard rules of Sudoku. So I will be doing a lot of coloring. So I will use purple for odd digits, and I will use green for even digits. And I will start by coloring all that I can color. And we do the Sudoku after that. So here we need an even digit between the two odds. Here we need an odd digit after the two evens. Here an even digit after the two odds. Between the two, here we need an even digit. And here, after this odd digit, we need at least an even digit here. Oh, and by the way, just notice that this has to be a 2. So I'm seeing that we can't have three consecutive odd digits, so the 6 must be here. So those must be odd. And because here we have two odd digits, those must be even, so that is where the 6 is. And I can place the 6 right here. And let's go back to coloring. Here we have two even digits, so those are two odd digits. And here that's an even digit. Here that's an odd digit. Here we must have two even digits surrounding this domino of odd digits. And here we must have an odd here, odd there. And because of this, two evens here, one even here, one even here. Even here and there. We have 4 even digits here, and we know that there are only 4 even digits in a region, so those are odd. And similarly, we already have 4 even digits, so this one must be odd. And then what? Here we have 4 even digits, so this must be odd and even between them. And I think that's all I'm seeing right now. I think that's it for the moment. So let's get back to Sudoku. Here we must have a 6 and an 8. And this odd digit can only be a 9. This now can only be a 5, so that's the 3. So this must be from 5 and 9. And the other 5 and 9 must be here. And the 1 in the column can only be here. So that's a 5-7 pair, but there's a 5 on this row. So that's 7, that's 5. This can only be a 1. A 1. What did I do? This can only be a 1. And this actually can only be a 2. So this is from 4 and 8. This is from 6 and 8, and this is a 3. This one here places a 1 somewhere in here. This is from 2, 4, and 6. This is from 4 and 6. This is from 2, 4, 6. This is from 4, 6, 8. This is also from 4, 6, 8. This can only be an 8 because of the digits that are here, so that's not 8, and 2 is not here, so 2 is either here or there, but this must be from 2 and 6, and the second 2 or 6 is somewhere here. But I can be more precise, because here I have an odd digit, there must be an even digit somewhere here, so the remaining even digit must be somewhere here, and this has to be odd. It's a 7 or a 9. Let's use coloring. So there's an even digit here and an even digit there. Let's get back to Sudoku. This is from 579. This is from 159. This is from 179. 3 is not here. It must appear somewhere in here. This is from 4, 6, and 8. Oh, this 5 here makes this a 9. And up there we need the 3 and the 6. That's interesting because now I can remove 6 from those positions. And those are a 7 and a 9. So I can do some more coloring. And now I know that this must be even, and this must be odd, and this must be even, and this must be odd because I already have 4 even digits in this column. So that's a 4 or an 8. That's the 6. That's the 3. That's not 6. And those are from 7, 9. And this is also from 7, 9. There's a 5 here. So I get a 7, 9 pair. And I find this 5 at the bottom. And this 9 here places a 9 there. And that's a 1, 7 pair. There must be a 5 somewhere here together with an even digit. 4, 8 pair here. I still need a 2 and a 6 on the row. There's a 7, 9 pair here. There must be a 3 somewhere here, together with 2 or 4. And because there's a 2 here, this is 3 or 4. And because there's a 4 here, this is 2 or 3. Next place to look, this 9 is not here, so there must be a 9 somewhere here. And the interesting part is that there must be a 9 here, but because of this 5, those cannot be both odd. So 3 does not belong in here. If I put a 3 here, it pushes the 9 there, and it breaks the special rule. Oh, there's no undo on this interface. So there's a 9 here, and that's the 3. So that's the 4 up there, and that's the 3. So I can do some more coloring. What's happening? Oh, that's it. So here there's 9 and an even digit, so this must be odd. And that must be the 7, namely. That's 7, I get the 1 and the 7 down there. 4 does not appear here, so that's the 4, so that's 8. 4 here, and it resolves a lot. 6, 2, 8 and 6, that's 8. That's not 4. And that's not 8, so that's 9, and that's 8. Let's get back to coloring. So that's the 6 actually, and that's an odd digit. And I need the 2, the 2 becomes here, and that's an odd digit. So that's the 6, that's the 2, that's the 1, that's the 5. And because that's a 6, I get this 4, this 2, this 8, and let's complete the row with 7 or 9. Here I need a 9 and a 4. There's a 4 here, so that's 9, that's 4. Those are from 1 to 6, so this is 1 or 6, 1, 2 or 6. Let's do some more coloring. This is even, this is odd, and that doesn't say much. Here I need 5 and 2, but there's a 2 here, so that's the 5, that's the 2. I need a 2 somewhere here, but there's a 2 in this column, so that's the 2. That's a 9, that's a 7, that's a 9, and it resolves all of this. Let's color. Here we have 2 odd digits, so this one is even, that's the 6. So here I need 1 and 7, in this order precisely. Here 5 and 8, so I can finish just by Sudoku, I think. 3 and 6. What? So that's 1 and 4. That's a 3 and a 6. Oh, there's a mistake with 4s here. Oh, I messed up big time. Let's try to fix it. Let's see, that's a 4, that's a 2, that's the 2, and that's the 6. It works. It's a miracle. I think it works. Let's try with coloring. Let's just check. Yes, it works with coloring. I don't have 3 consecutive cells with the same color, with the same parity. So I think this works because there's no answer check on this interface. I only have to rely on my senses. So I did the usual canard blunder, but I think it works. So that was a very well created puzzle. And really the coloring helps a lot. This is where penpa is a very useful tool. If you solve it on paper, you need to find something to just highlight which cells are odd, which cells are even. You can do that with squares and circles if you're used to the usual code of odd-even Sudoku. That may be a good way of solving it. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Thanks to all Indian authors and Arun in particular for producing these very, very fun puzzles. See you soon on SudoKanard.